Welcome to Valley News Live at 4, everyone. I'm Courtney Lockey. We start with breaking news out of Moorhead. 2 people were arrested this morning in connection to the death of a Moorhead toddler. Cheyenne Erickson and Rosa Garza were arrested for second-degree murder without intent. Moorhead police say they were the caregivers of 3-year-old Easton and acquaintances of the boy's parents. Family members tell Valley News Live today they're happy that people are finally going to be held responsible, and they thanked Moorhead police for their hard work. Easton died at Sanford Hospital after a 911 call from an apartment on Belsey Boulevard on March 18th. According to dispatch audio, a woman was screaming, "Breathe, baby boy, breathe," while on the phone with the 911 operator. Moorhead police said the boy and his younger sibling had been living at the apartment for an extended period of time. They say the investigation has been ongoing and autopsy results were recently received. That younger sibling remains in protective custody. You can hear from the family coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 10.